Please come up.
Thank you, Mr. President. I was just reading over the Zimmerman agreement. I think it's very interesting. I hope I'm calmer when I'm sitting up there than when I sit out here, because I get more excited out here. But it says, under miscellaneous provisions, no waiver, alterations, consent, or modification of any of the provisions of this agreement shall be binding unless in writing and signed by the mayor or his designee. And that kind of makes me a little bit nervous. It's a very simple document. There's not a lot to it, not a lot of opt-out clauses or anything. And what this amounts to is a surprise, a big surprise for the council, for the citizens. And while I respect Councilman Spencer's hearing from people that they're positive about it, I was out walking door to door quite a bit during my campaign, and after this was sprung on me, after I got an invitation through another person to attend, I was quite surprised we were abandoning the 5 flags and going with a new, completely different logo that really didn't make a lot of sense to me. And the people that I shared it with, it wasn't everybody, it was quite a few, they were very upset because they didn't think that anything was wrong with the city of 5 flags. And, you know, we've got our union, the head of our police union here. The morale is down in the police force. They're working 12-hour shifts, which was an issue a couple years ago when I was running for mayor, is that 12-hour shift is a long time for somebody to be on the job. And we need more opportunities for the police to be out there doing community policing, not running from one call to another. And I think we need some more funding within the police department. You know, we've got $1 million incentive fund for economic development that we're talking about as well. And I can think of nothing better for economic development than making sure we have a safe city, because no one, just like the web search that was done when it was Googled, you know, if you Google this place and you see all the drive-by shootings and everything, which a lot of stuff pops up quickly because P&J and Gannett pay a lot more for their rankings than everyone else does. That's what our identity is going to be, are things like that. And we have got to make sure, before we put a new face on this place, that we have the type place people want to come to. And I understand what Mr. Reynolds is saying about the 50,000. We don't need to drop below 50,000, but the fact is we've got to focus on what it is that the city has to do, what its fiduciary responsibility is to do, and that's not to market. It is to make sure our citizens are safe and there are opportunities for them to live and play and work. And I believe that this contract was done in a way that just kind of didn't even include you, and I think that's wrong. I think as the governing body of this city, which clearly states in the charter you are, you should have been involved. The community should have been involved. It should have been like in Tallahassee, where they had the city and the county involved. One of my issues when I ran was that I think we need to work together better as a city and a county, and I think doing this creates a separate entity to market, which we don't really need. And a lot of what the marketing, it's not business, it's not really even, a lot of it's not even for business, marketing to business. It's through ESP, it's through the airport, and I've seen that commercial. I posted on YouTube so everyone can see it. I don't think that does a very good job branding us at all. It's not Pensacola related. It's some type of ad that I think anyone, probably my son, could do with a computer and some type of video programming software. It doesn't brand us. And I just urge that you think more carefully about this decision on this particular amendment, because I think you have an opportunity here to take action and to defund this item and send a message back that we want to be included as the governing body. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Ms. Myers.